What up, squad? What's poppin'? Is you ready for another ROM rant? So peep it, yo.
That's new.
Quick question.
What?
Bet. If I was over here every summer, winter, spring, and fall, and had another man's name on my lips, like straight, just like dribbling off my chin, pause, all over the flavor savers. You know what I'm saying? If I was constantly bringing up another man,
Yeah.
except for my dad, excluding my dad, how would you feel? Would you not look at me funny?
Yeah. I'll be watching to see if you walking with a switch.
Yeah. Would you not be checking my posture, my mannerisms?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So, yo, we got DJ Akademiks saying, yo, Drake need to leave Kendrick alone.
Wow.
But it's not what you think.
Oh.
It's not what you think.
It's like,
But,
is
yo,
he tired too?
This dude, bro, I swear to God, man, the delusion and, yo, if you guys ever check him out on X, man, it's every post is literally, I don't know if he does. I think the Kendrick post and the Drake post, he does himself. I don't even think he has anybody else doing them.
I know,
I
he
think he
just
takes it
claims-
that personal.
He just claims that it's somebody else.
I think he takes it that personal, man.
Yeah.
That being said, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to comment, subscribe, thumbs up. Slap that red button, you heard? All right, y'all got to check out what Akademiks got to say, man. He over here saying, yo, bro, like, yo, he literally act like Kendrick needs Drake for clout and that Kendrick is riding Drake's fart dust. You know what I'm saying?
Kendrick might have hit business.
Kendrick, yo, he never did, but yo, you guys got to check this out, bro. The way he explains this, the way he breaks it down, he's like Kendrick's A&R now. You know what I'm saying? He literally like his, you know what I mean? Like, yo, just like his publicist. Mm-hmm. I just never seen nothing like this. Like, I mean, unless you on full-time payroll.
Yeah.
But you know what was sweet? I gotta admit, that was cute, Drake. That was cute. At least Drake showing him some love back. You know what I'm saying? Because basically, Drake went up, you know how Akademiks and Anthony Fantino got this little squabble, this little beef going on, this internet war going on back and forth. Well, Drake posted a little snippet of Anthony Fantino with laughing emojis across his coochie bar there. You know what I'm saying? he got a coochie bar. That being said, let's get into it. See what, just watch this. This is hilarious.
Oh, man. I bet.
Yo, I swear, bro. I swear, man. The cope is real, bro. This is just crazy.
Talk about them. They want you to give them a second year that he could go back to the Super Bowl and win some more Grammys. Because, like, come on, don't do it. Don't do it. The way, again, you say fuck the battle and you win the war. The war, it's time for the war to be determined. Fuck the battle, win the war. The way you win the war is going to be this. You win the war by everybody who claimed you were done. You show them that you were just getting started in your new peak. You start rapping more inspired than you have in years. You get back on your shit and you drop a fucking classic.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, man. Ak is like, yo, good side piece, man. He giving them like,
nice
encouraging talks. You know what I'm saying? Boosting them up. You know what I'm saying? Like a real, you know what I'm saying? Like, a good woman would do, I'd say. A good partner.
Good partner.
Yeah, a good partner would do. You know what I'm saying? They'd inspire you. Inspiring, kind of like you. You know what I mean? So, yo, Ak, shout out to you, man. Shout out to you, bro. That relationship seems like it's getting better. Yeah. Seems like you guys are starting to cohabitate, man. Next, you'll see Akademiks' toothbrush on Drake's, you know what I mean?
Oh, my gosh.
I'm being
They're
serious.
going to come out publicly.
I'm being serious. You're going to see Akademiks, you know what I'm saying? His and his. Let me not go there. Let me not go there because they got deleted. Remember, they got deleted. Yo, go check out Deleted's new channel. It's called Blocked. Go check out his new channel, man. I guess
out our other video.
Akademiks.
It's in the description. A lot of you guys were like, "Where's the channel?" It's in the description,
yes.
guys.
So go check out Deleted, man. Yo, go check him out. Run up the numbers, man. Get him back up to, you know what I'm saying? I think he hit 100K. Yeah, I think he did, man. Dude, that dude is fucking hilarious, man. You got to go check him out. One of the real ones. Go check him out. And go check out Koala TV, man.
Yes.
Koala's funny as fuck, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That's a little homie. I fuck with Koala. You know what I'm saying? He upstate. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Go check him out. But
100.
no more of that. Let's go. That's the only time you're gonna see me doing that. You know what I mean? I'm over here trying to help. You know what I'm saying? But these men ain't down. These men got, platforms, you know what I mean? But my boy over here, I guess he did delete it dirty, man. You know what I'm saying? Guess he did him dirty, man. He got in his feelings, but let's get back to it.
You don't mention these guys by names no more. Well, you could mention like A$AP Rocky and them, because what is Rocky gonna do? I love you, Rocky, but what are you gonna do, right? But leave Kendrick alone. And I'm not saying it out of place of fear. I'm saying it out of place of, we have to understand.
Okay, not out of place of fear, but yet you said, what's A$AP Rocky gonna do? He ain't gonna do nothing. But yet you want him to leave Kendrick alone, which means you are speaking from a place of fear. Mm-hmm. Right or wrong? Because it's like, well, talk about Rocky all you want, because he ain't gonna really win. But with Kendrick, you got to be more strategic. So obviously Kendrick's a threat, which would bring what? Fear, right?
What is actually smart? What's actually smart is not for you to still be attacking a guy who uses your energy to catapult his. When you talk about Kendrick, all you gotta just say a hater. That's it. No more directed bars like you. No. Be like, yo, you switched on the guys and you supported a hater. That's it. That's all he gets. You just call him a hater, or you just call him a bitch. That's it. You don't give him no more credit that everybody could be like, ooh, Kendrick, are you responding?
That's crazy though. How could someone that's acting like a bitch call another person a bitch?
Yeah.
A motherfucker over there, he literally dancing on your tombstone, bro. He dancing on your tombstone.
Kendricks don't even care what's going on with Drake. Like, and Akademiks. Like, you guys are the ones that are keeping the whole beef up front and all this and that, because Kendrick right now is just enjoying the fruits of his labors and freaking enjoying this tour.
And then on top of it, how you going to expect him not to use those songs in his tour?
Exactly.
How you going to expect him not to use those songs in his tour?
But regardless.
No, but that's what they upset about. Oh,
because everywhere he goes, everybody's shouting it, where they shaking the whole dang country.
If he did not use these songs in his tour, he'd probably get booed. Well, not booed, but that's a stretch.
They'd be asked for.
They would be going crazy. Mm-hmm. They would tear. You wouldn't get booed. I think they'd tear the stadium apart.
We seen
because that's what they came for. They actually came for that. They came for Kendrick.
They want to sing along.
They wanted them bars though. They wanted that heat. I mean, come on, bro. It's like when you win the Super Bowl, when you win the championship. You go around, you know what I'm saying? You get a whole parade, all of that stuff, and then you get people cheering you on, and that's what they want to do. They want to celebrate with you. Mm-hmm. They want to celebrate that W, especially if they're your fans.
Yes.
They want to feel that, that nostalgia. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. All right, I'm rambling a little too much, but who gives a fuck? You don't like it? Bye. Deuce.
What? Fuck that. That shit's over. You don't do that again. You gotta let niggas earn their keep. You let niggas earn their keep.
Okay.
He's acting like Kendrick didn't exist before the Drake beef. He's acting like this is you know what he's really acting like? And I know you're gonna get in your feelings about this, but he's really acting like this is Eminem, MGK. Mm-hmm. MGK really didn't have a following. MGK was like a B-list, you know what I'm saying, celebrity. Now he's an A-list celebrity. These two were both A-list celebrities. Mm-hmm. They just rapped on two different levels. Yeah. And that shows and prove that they rapped on two different levels. You know what I'm saying? One was microwave food, and the other one was a home-cooked meal.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Slowly cooked in the rotisserie. You know what I'm saying?
Well seasoned.
Yeah, I gotta stop, bro. I seem like I'm glazing though right now. I seem like I'm doing an Akademiks, don't I? I kind of do. I gotta chill. Let me chill. Right? Chill a little bit.
Chill.
I'm doing exactly what I was telling you that. Yeah. I gotta chill. Yeah.
Telling you, Jay-Z, He might be a lot of things, but he had the right formula when he was subliminally barring niggas to death and didn't just give them stimulus packages by just naming them. You know the game wanted him to name drop him, right? You know Jim Jones wanted him to name drop him, right? There are so many people that wanted Jay at his height to just pass the clout over by basically saying, hey, I'm in a rap battle with this guy who was pretty much undeserving. Jayceon Taylor, the game was smoking hot at that time, but he wasn't on Jay-Z level. He wanted Jay-Z to engage. Keep inching into danger zone. You gonna make that boy Hov put your name in the song. If you that hungry for fame, motherfucker, come on. Say when. Take 10 paces in the sand. But on another note, about to take another vacation. Yo, listen, you gotta, yo, Drake, you gotta get back on you gotta listen to Hov. Get on your Dear Summer shit. No more mentioning these niggas' names. These guys are waste men. Straight up. Look how Jada's barred niggas up. Dear Summer, I know you gonna miss me. Before we been together like Nike ears and Christie's, S dot with a polo fleeces, purple label shit with a logo secret. Give me a couple years and I might just sneak in a couple words and like peaches and herbs. We'll be reunited and it feels so hood.
Yo, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, bro, why is it? Didn't you say that Kendrick don't got no quotables? Why wouldn't you be quoting Drake? It seems like your boy Drake ain't got no quotables. Why don't you go back to his catalog where he was winning and he was doing everything that you're saying that he did and do some quotables from that? I mean, Drake had a lot of big beefs, bro. A lot of big battles.
And
why can't you
also
quote any of that?
He subbed a lot.
Exactly. Why can't you? Why are you going back to Jay-Z quotables? Why don't you go to Drake quotables? Yeah. Like, go back to, why are you going to remind him to be Hov? He ain't never going to be Hov, bro. Hov actually freestyled his shit. Actually wrote his own shit. He didn't have to bite nobody. Hov was Hov. You know what I'm saying? Why don't you quote some Drake quotables?
Yes.
Instead of another man's quotables. You ever heard the word ether? That's when we talk about, he got ethered, that's what happened to Hov. And he was one of the greatest of all time. Hov is one of the greatest of all time. One of the greatest MCs of all time. A lot of people can't do it like Hov. You know what I'm saying? I'm being dead serious. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Even though he got a lot of weirdness going on, it makes sense why you would be, going back to Hov, because all y'all weirdos stick together. But I'm just saying, shout out to Hov, though. He is one of the greatest duo of all time. I don't give a fuck. I ain't gonna take
only ever listen to like radio hits. I never really listened to
bro, you gotta see him in the studio, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. Yo, for real. Hov was that guy. In the studio, he was a beast. But let's get back to this, man. Let's get back to this. You should just, do some Drake quotables, man. I don't think this is that inspiring of a speech, man. You over here to tell him to be another. It does make sense. It makes sense.
What?
Drake's always trying to be somebody different. Might as well start biting Hov shit. Hov ain't rapping no more.
Yeah.
Hov ain't rapping no more. Might as well steal his shit, right?
Hey,
he's bringing you back to the old playbook. The old playbook. Hey, man, get back into your old playbook. It might work. Nah.
Have the whole world saying, how you still so good? Well, I do this in my slumber, Summer. I ain't none of these half-ass newcomers. You know what I do. Summer, I drop heat when you bring the sun up. The combo make niggas act up. I pick the gun up. Niggas back up. They know I'm not no fronter. I don't talk shit. I just flip it on ya. Sorry, Lance. I'm just trying to advance my quotes. You see the on Rivera reference? But I ain't make you the butt of my jokes, but let not stray from what I came to say to my beloved. Think we need some time away. They say if you love it, you should let it out of its cage and fuck it if it comes back. You know it's here to stay. It's tugging at my heart, but this time a part is needed from the public who should have gave me the... Come on, man. But you know me, thugging to the casket dips. But it still shine light on all my peers. I know they weird, some of them queer. But I still want them to share in all the success that I received. I know they can't believe I still love them, but they don't love me. They're like the drunk uncle in your family.
It sounds... doesn't it sound like that is actually Looking in the mirror rhyming. That shit sound like an Akbar, bro. I'm gonna call you Akbar.
Oh my god.
I swear to God, it's an Akbar, bro. Listen to what he just said, bro. All of them bars, man, seem exactly like what you doing, man. Yo, this is his love letter.
Yeah.
This is his love letter. He dedicated this to you, bro.
Stupid.
You know they lame, but you feel ashamed, but you still love them the same.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know they lame, but you still love them the same. Come on, Act. We already know your game.
My goodness. I ain't never heard this song, but
Damn.
it sounds funny.
Damn, this is hilarious, man. This is hilarious. This is fucking
Does
hilarious.
he rap like that on the song?
This is hilarious. Nah, man. Hope got a whole different style.
Yo, he's barring these niggas up. Not one they mentioned. These niggas they were probably on the block in front of the bodega. Nah, Jay talking about me. Nah, he talking about me on that one. Nah, that song was for me. No, it wasn't. Shut your bitch ass up. But it's like when niggas make subliminal records. If it ain't, this was the irony of the whole thing. This was the biggest subliminal record. It's like when niggas make subliminal records. If it ain't directly to me, I don't respect it. You don't really want to hold for the record. I put a couple careers on hold. You could be next, kid. Keep inching in the danger zone. You gonna make that boy hold, put your name in the song. If you that hungry for fame, motherfucker, come on. Say when. Just take 10 paces and spin. But on another note, about to take another vacay, another boat. Goddamn, a motherfucker wrote his way out the hood. Oh my God. Niggas can't fuck with me. I'm in a good mood. You lucky. I got a good groove. And I ain't trying to fuck my thing up, but I will lay down a... Man.
Sorry, I have to fast forward this shit.
And then, when he had to get that Beanie Siegel, I ain't gonna lie. Now, was it Beans? He did Beans dirty, too. He did Beans dirty. It was Blueprint 3. He did Beans dirty. Yo, Drake, don't listen to nobody. Listen to my advice. Never say these niggas' names again, bro. Listen, if they gonna say you don't win no battles or you won all your battles or you 1 and 2, who gives a fuck? You the biggest. Fuck these niggas. You get what I'm saying? They can't make headlines without you. Even when they say you lost, they got to talk about you. Fuck them. What we talking about? You see, that's what Jay-Z was on. What we talking about?
I think Act low-key want to be a rapper.
Well, didn't he actually have a song out?
Yeah. Yeah. It's his actual intro. Got me feeling like I'm Akademiks.
This is what Jay-Z was on his later part of his career because he realized clout chasers and niggas that wanted his spot was just dissing him left and right. What we talked to, listen, you got to listen to these lyrics. Man, hold on. Oh. Right here. Right here. No, it's not what we talking about. Is it what we talking about?
All right, man. Hold on. Let me fast forward this shit. All right, so he doing that right there, right? Hold on one second. Let me get to the other. Let me get to the other part. Let me get to the other part right here. This is crazy too, right?
Aye.
You gotta peep this right here. You gotta peep this right here.
Some rumors say that Iceman is the final album that is owed to UMG under contract, and if this is true, then it all makes sense. This is it. Like
Chat, let me tell you this. It gets spooky every time that last album comes. By the way, I've heard the same, that Iceman is the last album. I heard there's a lot of things still happening, moving parts. A lot of things. I'll give y'all a tidbit, chat. I went down a rabbit hole, chat. I went down a rabbit hole. I was upset. This last 2 weeks. Everybody know NBA YoungBoy is a close friend of mine. He's not an industry darling. I've always supported him. He supported me. I wasn't happy with some of the lack of placements that he was given and shown, despite the fact that he is and one of the biggest artists in the game. And I went down a rabbit hole and I talked to a lot of people. And I actually did come up with some answers. And the answer is, and this is for YB fans who I know people trying to get on y'all like, YB flop, this and third. It's going to come back to this Drake point I'm making. This is YoungBoy's last album on Capitol. He might not return. They have no incentive to push this shit like he's the biggest guy in the world. They have no incentive to push it. They've been trying to get him under another contract. He just got out of jail. They want to get him on another contract. He got a big-ass tour that he's about to do. He hasn't agreed to anything. They're not going to go crazy and let you go sell 150, 100,000 records and then you walk away to another company. No, nigga. Agree with us. Stay in the plantation and we'll make you win. That's how it is. So what I was told was that his label was more culpable, more than maybe DSPs and everybody else. He's on his last album over there. And I hear he's talking big shit again. He's talking big money. He wants big. If they want to keep him, he want big money. They, of course, don't, labels be, they try to lowball you. But when you think about the album, there was a lot of conversations that was supposed to be had, which is like, hey, listen, we can't have this motherfucker go sell 150,000, then he don't re-sign with us and he walk right back over to Atlantic. Yes, Atlantic wants him back. Surprise. They have new management. Shout out to Elliot over there. They want him back. They want him back. You get to realize when it comes to music, there's so much things happening in the background. This is supposedly Drake's last album. We're going to see a lot of interesting shit.
Okay, so like I said, the cope is real. He's making the excuses for why Drake is going to flop, but at the same time, he's also admitting, because, come on, let's be real, Akademiks got a lot of inside connections to the industry. So he knows a lot of things that we don't. And he's been known, I mean, he's a numbers guy. He counts numbers, this, that, and the third, right? So he's also admitting that without the label's push, Drake wouldn't be where he's at. He's admitting right now in your face that because if you're that big, if you got that many fans that are into your music, you could drop and it don't matter. They still gonna come through and they're gonna come to check out. Yes. Now it might not be as big of a number, but it'll be close to it. Let's just say it take off 20%. You know what I'm saying? It'll be close to it. And then if you, as the artist, go out there and push it, go on Instagram, do whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like you were when you were hungry and you was out there trying to shop your demo, you know what I mean? Your mixtape or whatever have you.
Yep.
All you got to do is get back to your roots. So what you're basically saying, Akademiks, is that Drake needed that push. Without that push, it's going to be downhill. It's going to be curtains. His drop ain't going to be the same. But I don't believe that. I believe somebody that had as much longevity in the game as Drake, he doesn't really need that push. You could just drop at midnight. Like, you know what I'm saying? All right, perfect example. Eminem, every time he drops, it's literally, nobody even knows that he's going to drop. There's no even hint. He'll drop at midnight. By the morning, he'll be number one in almost every country. You get what I'm trying to say? If you got that type of a cult-based fan following, you don't need you know what I'm saying? You don't need that push from the label.
Yeah.
You don't need that stimulus package. I thought Drake was a stimulus package. Isn't Drake the stimulus package? Isn't he always talk about Drake being the stimulus package?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he basically was saying that in the beginning.
Isn't he the one holding up the record industry? That's what he basically said. So how is it you're talking out of both sides of your face?
Yep.
Mr. Gerbil Cheese. I'm telling you, man. Chickmunk over here, you know what I'm saying, spitting out the nuts. You know what I'm saying? And he just hit a walnut. You know what I'm saying? Bumped his head, bro, because at the end of the day, you don't need that type of a push, bro. You could drop. If you are that equitable and you are that, you know what I'm saying, sought after, then you don't have to worry. You don't have to worry. And I'd say the same thing about Kendrick. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I don't have a horse in this race. Only reason why I get on Drake all the time and I do like Akademiks. I ain't gonna lie. I do like Akademiks, but it's this fuck shit that he do, bro. It's like they're married. They're married to each other. They are a perfect couple, bro. Because they move fucking weird. I think he's entertaining. I think he's this, that, and the third. But to be honest with you, bro, the cope is just like, it's becoming too much.
Moving the goalpost every time, or trying so hard to prove why everybody's just so against Drake and this and that. It's like,
I mean, Kendrick fans do
people
it
are
too.
just
Kendrick fans
wrong.
do it too.
Yeah, but I don't hear it the way I hear it about Drake.
Well, right now Kendrick's winning, but I'm telling you, Kendrick fans do it too. So don't Drake fans, because you got to understand, these are the fans.
Yes.
These are the fans. But what I'm saying is, if you're a credible hip hop podcaster, you got to be able to, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I don't get nowadays. It's like, why can't you just report? Why not just report it? Why you got to be over there showing why the
This is when you mix pleasure with business.
Yes, exactly. There's nothing wrong with being a fan. Of course, you got to be a fan to be in this game. You got to be a hip hop fan to be in this game. But you got to be such a hip hop fan to be able to recognize where the fuckery is. You know what I'm saying? Where the genuine and the fake are. You know what I'm saying? You got to be able to do that. And don't get me wrong. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of shit that's going on with TDE that's concerning to me as well. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot, but Kendrick's no longer with TDE.
Yep.
But what I'm trying to say is,
he is with UMG though. So
yeah. So I don't see why they would. Their biggest earners right now. Well, I mean, they're not their biggest earners, but I mean, they are, in the top.
Yeah.
In the top. Why would they? I mean, having them go against each other is great, but even if it's his last album, why wouldn't they want to make his last album go crazy so he can pay back everything he owes?
Because maybe he already did.
Huh?
Maybe he already did.
But it doesn't matter. That's hurting your own pocket. Why would you chop off your nose to spite your face? If I'm a good businessman, I'm going to be like, I'm going to make sure this is his last album. I'm going to push it as his last album, make sure it goes hand. You know what I'm saying? So at least we could recoup that and then some. Because we're going to own this.
They're just thinking, like, why waste our resources for somebody that's not going to sign back to us?
It don't matter why you wasted all your resources to get him to the point that he's at. Why not recoup it?
Yeah,
that's all I'm saying.
I don't know.
I just think as a business person, I'm not gonna sit there and that to me just sounds just business wise. It just makes no sense. You know what I'm saying? It absolutely makes no sense to me. But let me know what y'all think. Put it in the comments. We out of here.